How to insure your pool, hot tub, spa, and outdoor playground. The big question is, do you need to add them to your homeowner's insurance? Let's find out. It all boils down to your existing coverage, financial situation, and lifestyle choices, as well as the availability of suitable coverage in your area. Here is what you need to know to get the most out of your home insurance and make sure your pools, outdoor furniture, and backyard upgrades are insured properly. Don't make the mistake of spending so much money on outdoor or indoor upgrades only to find out that the insurance company has special policy limitations on your renovations or will not cover them at all. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. If you are doing as splendid as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about how to insure your pool, hot tub, spa, and outdoor playground. There are two primary guidelines to consider when letting your insurance company know about backyard improvements or additions. If the value is more than a few $1,000s, you will want to make sure that you have enough coverage for the additions you are making to your property. If the items you're adding might have specific liability concerns or issues, you will need to be aware of all the ways you need to be safe and protected. Also, and this is very important, be sure and ask what perils your backyard items are insured for, because you never know. Some policies may not insure damage due to rain and hail, while others might. This becomes critical factors in choosing the right home insurance when you have invested money into an outdoor living area or entertaining space. Additionally, the coverage may vary based on the type of item you add. So you want to ask whether your insurance covers replacement cost or actual cash value. We just finished an entire show on RC versus ACV, so replacement cost versus actual cash value. So you might want to double check that video to get more information. Now, what items need extra liability insurance? Once you have figured out whether you should talk to your homeowner's insurance company, you need to determine what items need extra liability insurance, because some backyard items can have greater liability risk and may or may not be covered if you file an insurance claim. For example, let's say you have a spa. You'll need to know how a spa affects homeowners insurance. You should call your insurance company to discuss coverage options if you have any of the items on this list or are thinking of adding them to your home. Swimming pool, hot tub, outdoor spas, trampolines, fire pits, tree houses, outdoor playgrounds. So any other item that increases the risk of injury on your property. You have to understand, when we talk about home insurance, we're talking about risk mitigation. We're talking about mitigating the risk of injury on your property. So you want to identify any structure that adds extra injury risk on your property. It's important to find out if your home coverage will still be valid once you've added these items. If in doubt, contact your insurance company and they can help you make sure you have enough coverage. Having enough coverage is also important for pool and hot tub insurance. Let's talk about the claims here for those two items. Pool and hot tub insurance, so structures that involve water. Before you install a pool, there is a good chance you will need to comply with local laws about installation. So local municipal regulations usually address pool safety, and insurance companies will look at the same kinds of safety factors. So you want to check your local regulations for fence heights and post requirements, locks on gates and or hot tubs, decks, pool safety equipment. Normally you will be in compliance with what the insurance company will require when following local regulations, because the insurance company will certainly sync their policies and rules with the local regulations. However, the insurance company underwriting may require additional safety features or precautions. Always contact your insurance company to let them know about your plans and get guidance. And the important thing is to get the guidance in writing. Just don't talk to someone on the phone and they just give you some reassurances and you're comfortable with that. No, you want to have something in writing that they are either okay with the addition you are making on the property, or if they're not okay, what you can do to bring your policy up to speed. Home insurance policies may cover an in-ground pool automatically, or they may require an additional endorsement to be added to the policy in order to cover the pool. The endorsement here is called a rider. So there are approximately, according to research, there are approximately 7.4 swimming pools and 5 million hot tubs in use in the United States, according to the Insurance Information Institute, the III. Some home insurance companies consider above ground pools to be personal property, while others require you to add an endorsement. So if the insurance company considers your pool an external structure, what they call external structure, then you must list it on the policy or it will not be covered. Very important. So you want to if you have any question, please remember that we are giving you here the basic gist. This is a general information show. You want to contact your home insurance provider to understand the coverage available to you, to understand the ins and outs of your particular situation, of all the content inside your home and outside the home, everything on your property, so that you have the right coverage. Because the last thing you want is to spend thousands of dollars into adding a new structure, whether it is a pool, a hot tub, or something else, only to find out that you're not covered, that you have a coverage gap. This is not really the right scenario for you. This is not the best scenario. So you want to have the perfect coverage so that if something happens, you are covered. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Q. We're also having a conversation around how to insure your pool, hot tub, spa, and outdoor playground. And let's talk now about questions to ask when insuring a pool, hot tub, or spa. Let's kind of have a conversation around that. Now, one thing I want to say before we even get into the nitty-gritty here, if you love the content's clarity or quality so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you are sure that you are receiving notifications from YouTube or any other platform whenever we release a new show. And we do this kind of release every single day, rain or shine. We have new gems every single day. Please comment below, you can comment below, share this content. Also, like the content, we really appreciate it. Questions to ask when insuring a pool, hot tub, or spa. Home insurance can be complicated, folks. Depending upon your situation, where you live, the insurance market where you live, and state regulations, things can vary. To better understand the exclusions and limitations of your coverage, you should ask the following questions. What kind of coverage is included in the policy, and should you add an endorsement for physical damage to the pool, spa, or hot tub? Again, the idea here is to avoid a coverage gap. So you want to ask the insurance company upfront. And please make sure that they tell them that they should answer you in writing. We are just past the era where people just having some kind of giving you some kind of positive answer on the phone, and stuff happens and there's nobody around to sort of get your back. You don't want that. You want things in writing. Another question you should ask the insurance company is, can you increase your liability limits on your homeowner's policy? Third question, is it okay to have a diving board or slide? Another question, is the coverage on the pool, hot tub, or spa open perils or named perils? Are there exclusions? The distinction is very important. Open perils or named perils. So if you have open perils, it means that the coverage applies to everything, all kinds of risk events, all kinds of dangers. But if you have named perils, it means that the insurance company is specifying on the policy all the dangers, all the risk events that it is sure to cover. So very important, open perils versus named perils. What kind of fence is needed, and are there any specific criteria to height or distance between fence posts? Does the fence need to be self-closing or have self-latching gates? This is another question. Those are two questions you want to ask the insurance company and make sure you get clear answers in writing. Does the pool, spa, or hot tub need to be covered or locked when not in use? And other important questions. And last but not the least, are there special requirements for suction drain covers in pools or spas to prevent suction entrapment? This 7 questions, this 7 or 10 questions, give or take, do not constitute an exhaustive list of questions you should ask your insurance company. We're just trying to give you an idea of the kind of questions, the kind of queries you should have when having a conversation with your insurance company, because some insurance companies will not insure or will exclude pools with slides and diving boards. They will also exclude from the policy other stuff that they deem too risky for them. So always ask to make sure your insurance company will cover you. How to insure decks, tree houses, and landscaping. This is an important element also. Tree houses, decks, and sheds and other additional structures are covered under the homeowner's policy as a percentage of the building amount. Items attached to the home, such as the deck, should be considered as part of the reconstruction cost of your home. So before you add structures or extensions to your property, such as large decks for entertaining or outdoor living, always contact your home insurance policy. You want to ask about the limits to make sure they will cover your additional structures. The coverage terms for landscaping differ between home insurers. It really depends. Again, it depends on the market. It depends on your own claim history. It depends on the state regulations where you live. But in general, you may have some basic protection up to a certain limits of the insured value of your home. For example, a common limit is a value of 5% of your insured dwelling value. A limitation per item can also apply, such as $500 or $1,000 per tree, bush, or shrub, for example. If this is not sufficient, you may be able to ask for an endorsement, aka rider, on your home insurance policy to lift the limits per item. Some insurance policies, you just have to remember that some insurance policies have the potential for higher limits on landscaping, but you also want to have a conversation again with your insurance representative, and also consult the declaration page, the deck page of your home insurance policy to make sure that you understand everything correctly. You may not be aware that you need additional coverage because the policy wording of each company is different, and your understanding of the contents, quote unquote contents of your home, may not always be in line with what the insurance company is thinking about. And the Lord knows how convoluted and complicated sometimes how convoluted these terms sometimes are. The terminology used on the policy document. So read. If you don't understand, call the insurance company and have a conversation. Let them clarify things for you, or ask a specialist to explain things for you. If you have made a significant investment in special items, it is always a good idea to call your insurance company. A personal umbrella liability policy is also a perfect idea to supplement your insurance for a very reasonable cost. Even if you have added your pool, hot tub, let's say, or outdoor toys to your homeowner's insurance, an umbrella policy can protect you from litigation and legal costs if you get sued. And again, the Lord knows that this lawsuits happen every now and then. In most cases, everything will line up, but it's always best to protect yourself, especially when you are invested in your outdoor living space. All right, folks, this was a quickie on the topic of how to insure your pool, hot tub, spa, and outdoor playgrounds. Let me quickly recap what we talked about today. When I was talking to you about when you should talk to your homeowner's insurance company, what items need extra liability insurance, coverage for pool and hot tub insurance claims, questions to ask when insuring a pool, hot tub, or spa, and how to insure decks, tree houses, and landscaping. I will talk to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.